Hello everybody, my name is Infinite Gamer and welcome to How to Get. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, but as I said in my last How to Get video, my next How to Get would be Resident Evil 2 the remake. So here we are with Leon A. If I'm correct, yes, this is Leon A's scenario, and I'm going to be showing you how to get S+ rank the easiest way in Resident Evil 2 the remake. So I hope you guys all enjoy. And we're going to get just right into the footage right here and play. Alright, so little things I'm going to talk about right before we get into the first, into the game is, one, I skip over all of the cutscenes. So if you guys want to see the cutscenes, there will be a how to get S+ rank in the hardcore difficulties of every scenario, and those will have the cutscenes in them. But for the standard runs, I just skipped the cutscenes. It was easier and the quickest for me to get through the game and whatnot. Obviously, right here, we're going to enter the gas station, skip that cutscene, run past the guy on the ground, and start up the next cutscene with this zombie, which I'm obviously going to skip. We run right past the zombie to grab the key on the wall. This part's pretty straightforward. Just you want the key. Now for this zombie, we're going to wait for him to walk all the way to the right until he is behind the cabinet. Don't do what I did right there. I ran before he was all the way behind the cabinet, which allowed him to try to reach me. If this was hardcore, I probably would have gotten grabbed. Because in hardcore, zombies grab twice. So, yeah, I probably would have been screwed over right there if that was hardcore. So just wait for him to be completely behind the shelving. You'll be fine. He won't even try to grab you.
This is out of control.
Now we're in the city. I'm gonna run around this zombie to her right. This area is quite easy. Just kind of hug these cars as I'm doing. Now, here's a strategy that you're gonna use a whole lot to just kind of save you a couple minutes while playing, and that's stair skating. You can see I'm kind of aiming my gun while on the stairs, and if you pay attention to Leon's legs, his legs actually speed up to get back into the momentum. So if you get in the rhythm of doing that, he'll like run upstairs quicker than he would if you weren't to do that. If you don't really want to learn that strategy, you don't have to. Again, it only saves you a couple minutes, and I did this run in about an hour and 17 minutes according to the footage. So, yeah, so we're going to open the door and immediately go to this lever right here. Skip this cutscene. Cutscenes don't actually count on your time. I just skipped them to make my playthrough a bit quicker. We're going to lift up this filing cabinet thingy. So this isn't the fastest route. This is just, I'm going to take the shotgun route in this game. If you've ever watched a speedrun of Resident Evil, you'll see people who don't grab the shotgun. But this is meant to be easy for anyone to do. So after picking up the notebook, we're going to hug ourselves on this like little filing system with the fan until that zombie busts open the door. And when he does that, we run right past him. Then two zombies are going to pop up right here. You're going to hug this filing cabinet thing and just like inch your way right in between them. That works on both hardcore and standard difficulties, so very easy stuff. More cutscenes to skip. We get the knife, and we're gonna run right to the shutters. Now, if you want to, while you're waiting for the shutters to open, you can run back and grab those pistol bullets. But then you shouldn't grab the pistol bullets that are in here. You should just skip them. I'm not gonna do that because there's really no need to. Grab the first aid herb, and the pistol bullets. Coming here, there are currently no zombies actually in this room, so you could just fully run through here. I dodged that guy, but I'm gonna hit him later. I recommend just knocking him down so you don't get screwed when you come back in here with Mr. X earlier, because if you run into that zombie, he stuns you and will fall off the ceiling. Grab the pistol bullets right there. Take a left, don't try to open that door, and then climb through the window. If you played this game before, which I hope you have before watching this, because you shouldn't be trying to attempt S+ ranking until you've played the game at least once and gotten yourself used to the surroundings and whatnot. But yeah, we're going to pick up that gunpowder right there and then open the safe, which the combination is 9, 15, 7. And it will give us an extra pack. And I believe I'm also going to pick up the extended mag here. The combination for this is Ned on the left side. Kind of screwed that up. I could have done that faster. And MRG on the right side. Cool thing about Resident Evil 2, the remake, is you can combine things right in your inventory. So get in the habit of doing that. We're going to open this door and run immediately to the right. So that big fat zombie doesn't grab us. Skip the herb and the panels over there, because we're just going to go up these stairs. Shoot this guy in the knees so he gets stunned, so he doesn't grab you. I don't remember how well I did this run. There could be certain moments where I get grabbed and whatnot. But anytime you see a item box and you haven't used the herb combinations throughout this video, stop by that item box and just put your herbs in there. And then do as I do for the rest of the video. Because that way, by the end of the game, you'll have some extra healing items left over. So grab the bullets, grab the extra pack. We want to grab these packs so we have enough room to grab the other items that we're going to grab.
Leon, it's Marvin. I need you back here ASAP.
Are you okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right there.
Now, climbing down the ladder is technically faster in this sequence, but it wakes up the zombie who's eating a person over in the corner. So I'm just going to run out of this room and not kill anyone. But when I come back to this room with the shotgun, that's when we're going to kill everyone. And we can take the ladder up and use it freely because we'll have killed the guy that is kind of stuck eating another person. We're going to run all the way over to this room right here. We're not going to go down and talk to Marvin because that's just going to be a waste of our time. We're going to open this door with the spade key, run left and into the art room to grab just the weapons key card, and then back out again. The helicopter crashes. We just opened the door and just ignore the herb. Not forget the herb, ignore it.
Marvin?
Skip the cutscene. And while we're talking to Marvin, pick up these items.
I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy? Marvin! Damn it.
So we're gonna bolt cutter this door. And you don't want to pick up anything extra. You want to, like, do everything that I do tit for tat. Because if you were to pick up the herb that I just said we should ignore, you're not going to have enough inventory space to actually do this room. So now we're going to use the gunpowder we picked up in the office room to mix shotgun shells. And then we're going to discard the gas station key to pick up the valve. This guy got a little close, so I decided to just pop off his knees so he would not grab us. Because that would require me using an herb that I don't want to use just yet. So now we're going to go back through the way that we came originally through, what is that? That grate? That door? What did I just call it? Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to go back in this hallway. I'm going to knock down that zombie, which you probably should do when you come in here your first time. Run around this corner. We got a really lucky stun on the first zombie. And an even luckier knee decapitation on that zombie. I mean, it's not a decapitation because you're not taking off their head, but, you know, you basically take off their knee. That way they can't open doors or... Now they crawl too, so it makes it harder for them to grab you. But I got... Normally, that guy just gets stunned, so I got extremely lucky there taking off his entire knee. We're going to open up this door and do a quick check to make sure that there are no zombies in our way when we open this door. And if there is a zombie in our way, just pop him in the knees. Always hit a zombie in the knee. So we're going to use the key card and get ourselves the shotgun. I'm also taking the time to discard the bolt cutters right there because I don't need them. This fat guy's going to open up the door and I'm going to miss the shot trying to make myself look cool. And this is exactly why you should be careful When you know there are 2 zombies in a room, keep an eye out for them. This guy's going to break through the window, but it takes him too long to actually get up to be a bother to us. Run around this lady zombie, past the door, and behind this, like, vending machine, there's a red cross herb, and we can mix it with our first aid herb to make a super herb. Grab the shotgun shells in there. The combination for this locker is CAP, C-A-P. I like to think of Capcom, the publishers of the game, and developers, to remember that locker code. But it gives us more shotgun shells, which we're going to need. If you go with a route where you don't pick up the shotgun and don't use the shotgun until the very end of the game, you A, need to pick up less shotgun shells because you're not using as much. And B, you don't need to just pick up as many either. You don't need to mix as many. You don't need to pick up as many. But we're going to run into the STAR's office. It's okay if we run past that licker because he actually won't attack us because he's too busy eating that dude's body and being, like, a reveal. Like, look at me. I'm so cool. We're going to mix the gunpowder we got in the shower room with this high-grade gunpowder in here. Make sure you stop your run before exiting this room because lickers are blind and operate on sound. If you walk through a room with a licker, they can't attack you. Once you reach that white little shelving, you can run the rest of the way out of the room. Now we're going to grab the unicorn statue, and it's fish, scorpion, water for the unicorn medallion. We're going to go up these stairs. I'm going to shoot this lady. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, set off the detonator, and then come down and finish the rest of these guys. So put the detonator on this wall, and then you're going to run back to the door right here. And the reason we do this is to keep the shelf from falling. And while we're waiting for the detonator to go off, we kill that zombie with our shotgun. So we don't have to deal with him when a licker drops down eventually. The solution for this puzzle is girl, like maiden, bow, and snake. I like to remember this one by thinking, oh, the maiden kills the snake with a bow. Hug this bar right here and immediately go right if you can. And just keep moving. I unfortunately got licked right there. Now you can take the ladder down because we're going to kill the guy who's eating the zombie right here. So it doesn't matter if he wakes up or not. I recommend if a zombie falls like that and doesn't get decapitated, that you poke it with the pistol, not you waste another shotgun shell on it. You're going to pre-do this puzzle right here. See, I poke him a couple times to make sure he's dead, which he is. Then this guy, I decapitate him with the shotgun. And I head out of the room. You want to pre-do that puzzle because later on in the game, we're going to be chased by Mr. X and don't want to take too long doing that puzzle or he'll get us. The lion statue is lion, plant, bird. The bird steals the plant from the lion is how I always like to remember it. Now we're going to come down here, which no cutscene will play because Marvin's knocked out and doesn't need to talk to us anymore. Put all 3 medallions in here. Oh, another thing I want to say is this has no knife strats. If you run a game or console above 60 FPS, you can actually use a knife strat on G1 to kill him much quicker than how I do, which I haven't used this strategy in a while, which is the no knife strategy. I kind of just sort my inventory out right here. But I haven't used the no knife strategy in a while. So I kind of screwed this one up just a little bit, but it's pretty straightforward. Also, you notice I picked up gunpowder on the desk. You need to put that in the item box because later on in the game, you'll get a random high-grade gunpowder, and you'll be able to mix the shotgun shells later on in the game. So make sure you put that gunpowder in that box. It's really important. Come all the way down here, get this grenade because it's literally the biggest part of the strategy for G1 here. We're gonna keep running, go to the right, and start the boss fight. So when doing this fight, you're going to want to make sure the grenade is equipped. Then you're going to chuck it, and then you're going to equip the flash grenade. I don't know why I equipped the knife. I'm not using it. I think I equipped the knife just in case he grabbed me, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know why I did that.
No choice.
You can keep a knife on you in case he grabs you, so you can use the knife. You never want to hit him with a flash grenade or a grenade when grabbed. So after I shoot him a couple times, he's going to start moving, and then I'm going to hit him with a flash grenade. This will allow me to run over here into this corner and grab pistol bullets, a hand grenade, and a green herb. You're going to want to equip the hand grenade, and then you're going to want to run back to him. And when he gets close enough, you chuck a grenade at him, and then bam, he gets stunned again. And then you lay into him with your pistol. If you hit his eye, it deals extra damage, but not a lot. Not like run breaking or anything. You might end the boss fight by like a couple seconds if you shoot him in the eye. So if you can't, like if you don't have the best aim in the game, that's fine. Just aim for his like body. I tried to grab the red cross herb, but I unfortunately missed it. So now we're going to combine our herbs and I'm going to heal. If you don't take any damage, then as I said, make sure you just put this herb away. But if you ever go down to caution, immediately heal. You never want to go down to danger. And the reason you don't want to also be in caution is because you just move slower. So yeah, that was the boss fight. It ended pretty quickly. I unfortunately got hit once because I put myself in a pretty bad corner. So now we're going to run up and move the lift. But yeah, no, that boss fight is overall pretty easy with the 2 grenades that the game gives you right before it. Because you basically can just stun him and just lay into damage without him ever getting too close to you. We're going to basically just have to wait for this to mosey across. We're going to go across here, and if you have the extra herb, slam it into the item box over here. But if you don't have the extra herb, get yourself a side pack. You kind of want to always make sure you have at least 1 healing item on you, but never 2, because if you have more than 1, then you're going to fill up your inventory and slow yourself down. One of the biggest things that keep Resident Evil run from getting an S+ rank is just having a fill inventory.
Hey, I'm not done talking
but for
to
this
you.
area, you just run up to the card thing. You don't have the item to properly do it, so you just click it and then back out of it really quickly, which then will play the cutscene with Ada. And then as Ada walks into the room, you gotta kind of chase after her. I don't know exactly where she went after this, but she disappeared. We meet up with Ben. Ben gets killed in a gruesome way. You guys don't have to thankfully see that in this video. He gets his head smushed like a old Halloween pumpkin. Old jack-o'-lantern. We run back out here, and now we're gonna go to the, I think this would be the east, if like the north is to my west. If the north is to my left, this would be the east side of the garage. My bad, I'm not the best at this. At talking about directions, that is. I would like to think I'm fairly good at Resident Evil games. With these dogs, shoot every one of these dogs and make sure they die. This will mean you have less dogs to deal with when you run back through here. It can really help you. Like, trust me, it can really help you. This is one of the areas of the game where it's really hard to get down, but I did this run in enough time where you guys can literally lose an entire hour worth of gameplay, and you'll still be able to get an S+ rank. So we're going to grab that. We're also going to grab the gunpowder. Oh, I forgot to tell you, grab the gunpowder that's in the kennel room. I must have skipped over it because I was all like, you guys need to worry about those dogs more than that gunpowder. I wonder if you actually need to grab it. Probably not. Probably don't need it. I mean, I know you don't need it because you can play this entire area without a shotgun. So because you killed the dogs, there won't be a dog that turns this corner. There will be only the dog that's up against the fence right there. And he'll just scratch at the fence until you make it to this door, and then he'll climb over the fence, which means he won't attack you. Shotgun that dog, and then right here, run past that dog so he doesn't get you. Go up the stairs. This dog will bust out. Shoot him. Shoot him, Leon. What the heck, man? Oh my goodness. But shoot that dog. Now, this dog will come over here. I kind of try to confuse this dog. Dogs have kind of confusing AI. They only attack by jumping completely forward. So if you keep your character, like, always moving, you'll confuse a dog on where they need to jump. And a lot of the times, either they won't jump at all, and they'll just be kind of confused like that one dog was, or they'll jump and they'll just miss you because you're constantly moving. It's finicky. I haven't gotten it down to a science yet, but based on what I've seen, that's how it works. So open that locker I just opened for the high-grade gunpowder, run over to the item box, and now pull up the gunpowder we got from the Birkin fight, and boom, that's the shotgun shells I was telling you to make earlier. You're going to want to pull out your shotgun here because there are going to be 3 zombies right around this corner. I decapitated that first guy, which is really lucky. I unfortunately got grabbed by that guy, which is unlucky, but then decapitated him, so it didn't matter. Decapitate that guy. Obviously, don't forget the fuse. I didn't know if I decapitated him, so I shot him once. I get an incredibly lucky decapitation with the pistol right there. Normally, you just shoot him once so he gets stunned, because he doesn't have legs to stun him, so he'll be stunned if you shoot him in the face once. But right there, I shot him, and it blew up his head, so I was able to run by. Now you're going to want to go back up the metal stairs, across this hall, and open up this shutter door. That's the word I was thinking of earlier. It's shutter. This shutter door. Whoops, hit my microphone. Hopefully that doesn't sound too bad. Uh-oh. But, yep, open up this door. We get to run by it. Now, in my previous runs, I'd actually go downstairs and mix the shotgun shells that are down there. But, honestly, you don't need it. So you can just run over here, grab the flash grenade, grab these pistols, run into this room, grab the shotgun shells to your left right here, then immediately turn right, up the boards and down the boards. Oh, I accidentally went back up them. To grab the big cog. Then you're going to leave this room and then take a right to the outdoors. I don't know why I equipped the knife here. You're supposed to stay equipped to the flash grenade. A cutscene plays of you falling off the ladder so we can't actually go back up there, which actually kind of helps us because later on we can kind of screw Mr. X up with it. Stair skate down the stairs. And now the door right here will be shaking. You're going to run over to this like lever and move it from right to left. And then you're going to pop these 2 zombies in the face. I decapitated her. I don't think I decapitated the other guy, but hopefully one pistol shot will stun him because he's at low HP. We're going to grab the club key and immediately exit. Yeah, that guy's going to get up, but we're just too fast for him. Now we have to go over here and press this lever. Pull this lever so it will put out the fire. Which, thank God, all the water pipes in this police station is perfectly broken. Mr. X is right here. Once he takes one step, once he takes one step, you'll flashbang him. You wait 1 second to see if he swings his fists. Because sometimes when you flash him, there is a chance that he'll swing his fists and hit you. And if he hits you, you'll get stunned, then you'll be stuck in that position, and his flashbang will wear off, and then, beat you up some more. So, we're going to get out, and we're going to go down the stairs, and we're going to go back down what I think I'm going to call the Hangman's Hallway. Because there's a guy who hangs in it. So we're going to just call this hallway the Hangman Hallway. How about that? Because we go to it like 3 times through this run. There's a liquor in here. I don't know if I screwed this up. What you're supposed to do... No, I didn't screw it up. What you're supposed to do is open the door, wait for him to scream, and then immediately go back into the other room. This will make him, like, kind of leave this room, go to another room. I don't think I killed that guy. You'll see how, like, a zombie kind of slowly reaches up and then slowly falls back down. That's how you know they're dead. So I shotgunned him in the face. It didn't kill him, so I shot him once, and when I saw the animation of him slowly getting up and then slowly falling, I knew he was dead. I think I'm going to be able to do this right here. Sometimes Mr. X will either just spawn right in front of that clover door, which then you need to kind of loop him around the filing cabinets. And sometimes he's comes from this door, which we can just kind of loop him around those chairs so he doesn't get us. But with that being the fact, he's much closer to us now, and I got stuck right there, and then... Uh-oh. Apparently something happened, and I needed to talk to someone, it looks like. We'll be right back. Oh, or nope, we're back right now. Whoops. It looks like something happened, and I had to take a look at something or whatnot. But it's all good, because we're going to come in here. You're going to use the jack tool right here, and release the bookshelf. I'm so brain dead. I don't know why I move this. Don't move that. Just move the last two, like this. That was an unneeded movement, and now I'm gonna pay the price for it. If I would have just moved the two to the left, I would have been fine. I wouldn't have taken that hit, and I don't even think I have an herb for it, because I've used my herbs earlier. So yeah, if you could do this better than I did, you'll obviously not screw up like I did. Shotgun that guy right there. Don't worry about the cop zombie, because no one can enter this room. This is where we get to use the big cog. After this little cutscene plays, it's an unskippable cutscene, but after it plays, you're going to want to re-grab the cog. I forget to do it, apparently. Wow, I was really not doing well this run. I'm forgetting some essential things. You want to re-pick up the big cog, because then you come up the stairs. You're going to grab this small cog and replace it with the big cog, which I just made the realization that I screwed up. If you do what I didn't do correctly, you can just smack the little cog in here, and then the extra mechanic tool that you need for the puzzle will fall, and you can leave this room. But no, I was a big dum-dum and have to do extra work. That was two very simple puzzles I screwed up in a row right there with Mr. X chasing me. Mr. X's big body must have kept me from thinking straight, if you know what I mean. I'm so dumb. But this is the cutscene you're supposed to get when you put the small cog in, if you did it right. I had to take care of my dog, so I just, like, let this cutscene play out. Again, it doesn't take much time. I just knew that since it doesn't count on the timer, I'd let it play out so I could take care of my dog. You're going to run down the staircase that you just came back up. And instead of going back to the door that we came out of to get up here, we're going to actually go across and open up a different door, which I'll show you here in a second. So you're going to come out. And for some reason, Mr. X is right there. Now, I don't know why, but what you're going to have to do if Mr. X is right here is get him to bait a swing. And when he does that, you can run by him. I'm going to scooch right behind that zombie, which you should shoot his knees, just in case. So he doesn't, like, lunge, like, randomly lunge and get you. But since Mr. X was right behind me, I had to take a chance. We're going to come in this room and not mess up the shotgun shot right there. So we shoot that guy and get him out of our way. Open this door. Run back outside to where the water puzzle is. Jump off of where the broken ladder is at. And basically, we're now scot-free. Mr. X is still chasing us and can jump down that ladder. He's not, like, stuck up there. But it's going to be extremely hard for him to actually chase us down, because that takes some extra time to jump down. We're going to come back outside to the fire escape, I guess it would be. And then back to the garage. And since we shotgunned everyone, we don't have to deal with any of the zombies breaking through the window right here, which is incredibly helpful. Which, I want to know how hard it is to break a window with your fist. Because the zombies just kind of beat on a window. But, like, do they have the muscle power? I mean, they're dead. So how do they have the muscle power to actually open the door? Again, you can see me kind of swerve with the dogs. I'm trying to screw up their AI because they try to jump at you if you're running in a straight line. So I try to, like, move left and right a lot of times. Keep myself meshed up against walls. I didn't move enough there so that guy was able to target me and jump and bite me. But if you can move, like, do the weird little left and right movement, you'll really confuse the dogs. And they either, again, will miss or won't jump at you at all because they don't see a hit. So come up over to this wall. Open up your 2 boxes of mechanical parts. Electrical parts, my bad. Mechanical, electrical, potato, as I always say. We're gonna do this puzzle, which you can do by making the T go, like, look like a T. Make the 2 wires connect the T. I honestly have done this puzzle so many times that I don't even know how to explain it. You can just watch the video and see how I do it. If you screw up the puzzle, don't worry, it won't take too long. You'll get it. You'll get it. I trust you. You won't lose an S+ rank screwing up that puzzle. So right here, you're going to want to make sure a flash grenade is equipped in. And you're going to also want to make sure it hits the ground. And once it hits the ground... Oh, there was the punches I was talking about. I waited for them. Once it hits the ground, you can switch to an actual hand grenade and throw it at all of these zombies right here. Hug this wall so that the zombie on the ground doesn't grab you, and you've done the garage part. You're done with it. So now this next part is pretty easy. Put the card in the key card slot and wait for the shutters to open, and then you get to have like a little stroll with Ada. So I'll catch back up with you guys when we're done walking and talking with Ada.
Is that the intel you needed?
Unfortunately, no. Ben didn't come through.
Well, what exactly are you looking for?
More info on the people responsible for this mess. Road's out. Going through that gun shop looks like the only way. Mess.
You're going to want to grab the shotgun upgrade right here, and the hand grenade, and then the pistol ammo in this shop before leaving.
Heard of the Umbrella Corporation? They're a pharmaceutical company secretly making bioweapons. They have a virus. It turns people into indestructible monsters.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
And that's why I'm looking for Annette Flynn. She's the one this is how we get to it.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting. Gee, thanks. Can't imagine a real scientist being down here.
According to HQ, this leads right into Umbrella's secret facility.
Come on. Sewers are run by the city. How could they have a facility without the authorities knowing?
Umbrella's controlled weapons.
Jesus! That an earthquake? What the hell? Again?
It's not too late to turn back, Leon.
No chance. You're stuck with me to the end.
All right, it's alligator time. So after jumping off this, we're gonna swing to the left, and then he's gonna run at us. Oh no, big scary alligator. Then we're gonna run to the right. We're gonna slide to the right. And then he's gonna bite twice. And then we're gonna slide to the left. Bring it back now, y'all. After the third bite, you can just center yourself right down the middle. Leon will jump off the edge right here. He'll try to grab onto the flammable gas. You shoot it. He does. And you grab a grenade right there. And now he looks like a big meatloaf.
Chew on that, you overgrown son of a bitch.
If you want, you can have some playful stabby time with him.
Leon, up here.
What the hell was...
Just get up here.
This part's annoying. You have to wait for Ada to bring you the ladder. Thanks, Ada. Real helpful.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
You said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
Fair point. I'm just impressed you made it in one piece.
Got a selfie of Ada right there.
So let me get this straight. Umbrella sells monsters like that.
This is
to
my
who?
repeated fail
Our
attempting
military?
of shooting Ada
Somebody else's?
for taking too long with that
They don't sell monsters.
ladder
They
and her
sell
elevators
viruses to make
and her sewers.
And the net
Good
is
lord,
always
Ada just slows us down.
Scary as that alligator was, the net is far more dangerous.
You can see I'm a very eager beaver. So the elevator opens, we open this door, we open this door, and a cutscene plays, and now we're in control of Ada.
You can run a net.
Now with Ada, you're gonna hug yourself up against this ladder and activate it.
It's secret.
Ada's
weapon
gonna look
time.
at it and be like, oh no, it's blocked by a vent. And then you'll get the scanner tool, which you can use to do all these puzzles. Now, cool thing about the scanner tool is you don't need to absolutely finish it all the way. You can leave a little sliver of it left and then cancel it. And whatever it's hacking into will finish the hack off. But I recommend, if you haven't practiced this at all, that you don't try practicing it while going for an S+ rank. It doesn't save enough time to lose you an S+ rank. I just do it because it's quicker, and I'm trying to get through these games as fast as possible while giving you guys the easiest way to get yourself an S+ rank, because I already have all the S+ ranks in the standard modes. So I'm just playing it again on an easier route to give you guys the best success chance you can get, because sometimes it's hard figuring out how to, get these S+ ranks. If you can, try to take the knee completely off of that guy. It will save you a lot of headaches. Trust me, I've learned from this sequence that he can be a pain. I got real lucky with just taking his knee off completely. After that, don't run past this guy. Just shoot him. Please, for the love of goodness, just shoot him. I get bit so many times from that guy. And if you don't take the knee off of this fat guy right here, he'll just be the next guy to bite you after that dude bites you. It's a horrible turn of events.
Got it. Always been good at running, Annette. You do that.
So right here, we're gonna hack into this thing. Mr. X is coming for you now. So after you hack into that panel over there, you can open the door. Then you can hack into the switch, which will divert the electricity over to this fan. You can start hacking into the fan from across this table, and then just kind of slowly keep walking at it until you get to the fan, and you can hop through it. This entire Ada section is pretty simple. I mean, if you played this Ada section before, it's just about doing it, but quicker. With the added on of making sure you take off that dude's kneecap that I took off, because that can really help you. It can really either save or ruin an Ada run-through moment. La-di-dee-la-da-dum. grabbing a wristband. Da-da-dee-dum.
Bravo. Gonna burn
Skip
me
the
alive
cutscene,
now.
and that's gonna try to burn us alive
never get
now,
your
but if
filthy
you
hands
know
on
all the
G.
placements of the electronic
I'm not
panels,
the only one
it will
after
be super easy to get out.
You realize that?
We're gonna start with this one down here. And then after we activate it, we have to take out this door lock up here. After we take out this door lock, we have to flip this switch and take out the right door lock. And then after we take out this door lock, we can switch it on the right switch. And the right switch will activate the center door lock. And once the center door lock, just aim your camera up and keep hacking it. And then that way, if you're pressed up against the door and hacking it right against the door, when the door explodes, you can just run right through and you don't have to waste time, you know, doing it. A lot of the things I do that are extremely quick in this run don't exactly mean you'll get, like you'll lose S+ rank if you don't do that. If you want to hack the door from the entire back far place of the room, you're not going to lose your S+ rank.
Where are you?
It's just kind of a thing I'll say. It just saves you time. It allows you to have more error room later on. Now, the sewer is the hardest part in the game for speedrunning, in my opinion. I think a lot of people can lose an S+ rank run on trying to do the sewer. And if you guys don't know what an S+ rank run is, if I'm correct, it's beating the game in under 2 hours and not saving more than 3 times. So I think you can save 2 times and beat the game in about an hour and 40 minutes, and you'll get an S+ rank. But who needs to save at all? In this room, you're going to destroy this guy's head, and then you're going to destroy this guy's... No, I'm not. What the hell is wrong with me? You're going to stab him, and then you're going to destroy that guy's head and steal your knife back, because it's your knife and not his knife. What a thief. But you want to make sure all these guys are either dead or decapitated. I got lucky and decapitated them all. If they didn't get decapitated, then you just blink them with your pistol a couple times until they die. There's a knife right here. I just don't grab it because I stole my knife back. My knife is better than that knife. It's not. I'm just joking. It had more sentimental value to me. So now that we're down here, this is where everything gets hard. I recommend you leave that high-grade gunpowder there and grab it on your way back. Shoot. Okay, when it comes to the G-adults, you shoot them before you get too close. Because when they're in the animation of coming out of the water, you can run past them without them grabbing you, as long as you keep yourself on where their small arm is at. You can't run past their big arm, because then they'll grab you easier. Run past their small arm, and make sure you're not too close, because if you shoot them when you're too close, then they'll jump out and they'll stun Leon, and then you're screwed, because they don't go back to hiding in the water unless you, like, reset the zone.
Where'd she go?
So I completely recommend, if you fail that G dodge right there, that G-adult dodge, just reload from your previous autosave and try again. We're going to store the club key, and I think I should store my knife. No, I don't. I'm not very smart. Not very smart. You need 5 open slots for this next area. My brain thought of only the 2 chest pieces and the flamethrower, which you're gonna need to grab, but you also need the terminal key to make more shotgun shells. And that's why I say leave the high-grade gunpowder behind, because you can come back through this area and just make it later, and it will save you a lot of hassle. But we're gonna open up this safe, which the combination is 2, 12, 8. And it will give you the stock to the pump shotgun, allowing it to be used much quicker and much easier. And let's be honest, it makes the shotgun look cool. I'm also going to grab the antidote herb right here, and then run across to grab the T-shaped thing. And this red cross herb right here, and we're gonna mix all our herbs together to make the ultimate herb, the herb of all herbs. I keep examining it and not crafting it. You'll notice I still have 4 inventory slots open. That's because I measured it out from the Artemis. I measured it out from the 4 like items that I grabbed. But the problem is I need 5 slots and I only left myself with 4, so that's gonna be a problem later. I accidentally miss and immediately go down to danger. What? I'm completely confused why I went all the way down to danger. I decided to heal myself using that green herb. And then you're going to use the T-valve. Is that a valve? I don't know if that's a valve, but I'm going to call it the T-valve. Because you guys are just people in the comments and can't stop me from speaking in real time. So take that, you nerds. I'm joking. I'm joking. Please love me, senpai. But we're going to run past here. We're going to grab the key right here. And we're going to crawl down. See, that key is the 5th slot you need. I didn't realize that. And that's why I'm going to screw myself up here. I'm going to even open up my inventory and go, oh no! That's not good. And realize how bad I'm screwing myself.
What the hell was
But
that?
I decide to still pick up that herb and use that herb right there. I should have just used my ultimate herb. But I mean, it's the ultimate herb. I also screw up this G right here. But I get incredibly lucky and am able to scoot by him. I really, if I would have gotten grabbed there, I probably would have reset the area. Because it would have just been easier than trying to get past him. But I just can't believe I actually got that dodge. G adult dodges are something you're going to have to learn and get better at. Which you'll do with practice. But if you fail it, just reset the room. It's going to be easier. So we're going to grab this chest piece plug. I'm going to then realize I don't have enough inventory space and finally take my ultimate herb in the shocking realization that, wait, I screwed up. You could even see it on my mouse as I eat that herb quicker than I eat most of my candies. Shotgun that guy in the face. Run across. Put the king plug that we got up the stairs in here. Which will open up this to give us the flamethrower. Then take back both of your chest plugs. Which I also very much love that they made the plugs in the original in this game chest pieces. I just think it makes for such a cool design of a puzzle piece item. I really like them. Along with the keys. I like how the keys are based on like old time board game things. Like you got diamond, spade, club, and heart keys. I think it's just cool. But basically you're just gonna do this little puzzle right here that has you putting the chest piece in the back door, then putting the chest piece in the front door, and then running out the front door to grab the chest piece in the back door, and then running back to the front door and grabbing the chest piece to leave the area. Now this area is a little tricky. I don't notice that guy right there. He does a drop right there, which for some reason stuns me. I don't know why. But what we're going to do is going to have to pull off a little trick. You see how he drops down into the water? We need him to come a little bit closer to the ledge. Let's see if I can do it properly. So I run up the ledge. He misses the grab. And then you'll see the animation starts where he goes back into the water. Right there it started. That's when you jump into the water. Because he can't grab you when he's trying to go underneath. That guy doesn't try to do his grab. But for some reason, this guy's here, which I don't know why he's here. I've never had this happen to me in any other playthrough where I use this strategy. I put a flash grenade in his mouth, which thank goodness, because knives don't stop him. If he had... Oh my goodness, this is a horror show. Most of the time, you need to use hand grenades because the hand grenade will stun them and cause them to just kind of fall back and they can't grab you. You'll run past them if you put a hand grenade in, but I got unlucky there. This guy's going to charge at you. Once he does the grab, you run past him. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And up the ladder and we're done with this area. Not going to lie, it's not the easiest area that I've done. Because for some reason that 1G adult was in my way when I was leaving. I did this run 2 other times. And that didn't happen. This guy's now woken up, so we're going to shotgun him in the face. as we do with most of my problems. In the video game world, not in the real world, shotgunning people in the face is illegal under the certain circumstances. We have 3 grenades now. I'm going to equip them in case this next sequence gets a little messed up, because I was incredibly worried about it getting messed up with just how the last sequence went. Which, it does get messed up, but I luckily get out of it. If you run quick enough, you'll just run past that guy, and he won't even, like, stun you at all. But he stunned me there because I just wasn't fast enough. You're supposed to hug the left wall so he doesn't get you, and just run straight forward. I did not hug the left wall, therefore he stunned me. I'm gonna pick up the... Alright, I'm gonna pick up these shotgun shells and load them into my gun. Then we're gonna come up here. Turn around. We're gonna grab the pistol bullets. And we're going to shotgun this guy in the back, but then I realized that I screwed up. And when I go to shotgun him again, I mess up. Again? I should have just shotgunned him again instead of grabbing the pack, but I was messing up all over the place. If I wouldn't have missed the face shot, I wouldn't have taken that damage, and now I'm all like, great, I'm on caution, this is fun. But since everyone's dead in here, we get to run all the way across. Open the door. I get to grab myself this large gunpowder, and I mix it with the high-grade gunpowder to make 6 shotgun shells. Then I run across the bridge, pick up this chest piece, run to this door right here. Oh, unlock it. Pick up the handgun bullets in the locker and the gunpowder on the table. Mix 3 more shotgun shells. Discard the key, and now we need to head back to the room where Ada's at, because we have all the shotgun pieces now. Not shotgun pieces, we have all the chest pieces now, and can complete that puzzle. And we're about to actually do the G2 fight. Yes, the G2 fight. So this guy right here, he's in the best position, so we're going to do a G-dodge on him, which that was the most perfect G-dodge I could have done, and wish I would have done it, like, I don't know, the 2 other times that I managed to fail it throughout this playthrough. So, now that we're back in this room, we got a little puzzle to do. Starting with the left wall, I believe, we're going to grab the knight, and we're going to move it to the knight case. We're then going to put the rook in this, next to the knight. We're going to grab the bishop. We're going to put the king where the bishop was. We're going to put the queen next to the king, and we're going to put the bishop in the corner right next to the door. And that is the solution to this puzzle.
Okay. Almost there, Ada.
There's some healing items we can grab right here. Obviously, if you've kept your healing items and not lost them like a dingus like I have, make sure you're putting them in the chest and picking up these new heal items that I'm grabbing. Of course, I don't have that luxury because I keep screwing myself over. So we're going to make another ultimate herb and do this puzzle right here, which is 1, 3, and... It's 1, 2, and 4 for the solution. Then we're going to run to the door where G2 hand is going to smack us. And then we're going to run over to this corner and we're going to chuck a grenade in the corner. This causes you to skip over the entire hand sequence. If you screw it up, just chuck another grenade in the corner. We'll get it. We're going to stop right here and wait for a roar so he runs into the wall. And we're going to keep running, keep running, and keep running. And then we're going to jump down right here. We're going to hit the button that moves the crane. We're then going to grab this flash grenade and this knife. And we're going to equip the flash grenade, turn around and throw it underneath the, like, storage container. And then we're going to light him on fire. He'll wake up, But then as soon as he wakes up, he'll fall to the ground, and we're just gonna keep lighting him on fire. You keep lighting him on fire until your flamethrower says 0 fuel remaining. We're just burning him on. We're gonna have some extra crispy G2 tonight, fellas. Kentucky Fried G2. I kind of screwed myself over here, but you need to shoot his back eyeball, which will cause him to fall again, because I'm pretty sure he's like at 0 HP. Now we're just gonna kind of keep an eye on him. He's in like the best possible position, but he's gonna run at us. It doesn't matter. The crane hits him, and that's the boss fight over. Now, if I wouldn't have gotten grabbed by that G-Adult earlier, I would have another flash grenade in this situation, which, if he gets up and starts moving, chuck that flash grenade if you don't lose it. Because then there's no way he can get away from the crane. He will be 100% dead. But if you don't have the flash grenade, then
The cable car will take us
just get
down
lucky,
fast.
bro. I don't know exactly what
Nice.
to tell you.
Where'd you
He
get
won't
that?
be able to get up in time, I don't think, but...
Anyway, we're almost there.
Oh, and also don't be in the way of the crane. The crane will literally kill you if you're in the way of it. So make sure you're not. After saving Ada, we're gonna make a bolt to the tram system right here. You're gonna go down and immediately press the lever. Lever, my bad. And you're gonna immediately
This may be
do a kooky little thing and run back up so you can see your departure, as I like to do. You don't have to do this, but I enjoy just looking as we leave. No, Artemis, don't hit the microphone. You're gonna make everyone have bad audio quality. Artemis, stop it! Oh my goodness. My apologies. Artemis is being a little fancy today. Artemis is my cat, for people who don't know.
For your safety,
I feel like I have to,
the doors are fully open.
Clarify that for some
For your
reason.
safety,
But
stand
whatever.
clear until the doors
Once
are
these
fully
doors open, we are going to run to our left into the room where there are shotgun shells, because I need shotgun shells. So I'm going to pick them up right here.
Okay. I wonder where the G-virus is.
Yoink! Yay! We're gonna run in here and open up this chest, store our knives in it, and our T-valve, because we need space. We are going to then run out of that room, getting rid of all the junk we don't need, and run into the kitchen here, which Leon A's kitchen is much easier than Leon B's kitchen. For some reason, there's a zombie that kind of starts in an area that can grab you a little easy here, because you need to grab the handgun bullets to the right, and in this playthrough, you don't need to grab the handgun bullets, so it's one less than problem you got to deal with, basically. So after you grab the flamethrower fuel, you get up into this vent and immediately turn left to grab this large gunpowder. This knife, I don't grab, actually. I check right there, and you'll see I get a little spooked because I check left, because sometimes that zombie is banging up against that door, so I check left first, and if I don't see him left, I have to immediately swing right, which he was right this time. So you can see me kind of like take a step back the moment I realize he's not in that left corner and he's in the right corner. Thankfully, I still get the shotgun off. I kind of hold the right wall so I don't open that door accidentally, letting all the zombies out, because for some reason, the zombies in the lunchroom don't have the wristbands on to open their own doors.
Your presence is urgently requested by Chief Cartwright in the East area.
After getting the level 2 wristband thingy, smartwatch, Fitbit, whatever you want to call it, we're going to be able to open up this door and activate this bridge. Same with the left bridge. Which, another thing that's easier in Leon B is the entire lab. In Leon A, you have to go downstairs so you can get the power transfer, like, thingy. I don't know what it is. I'll have to read it when I pick it up this time. I actually don't know what it is. It's like a little squiggly line thing. It's like a radio signal thingy, but it diverts power. I don't know. You get that, like, right at the bridge here. So you only need to go downstairs once in this playthrough. where, I mean, in Leon B's playthrough, you only have to go down once, but in this playthrough, you have to go down twice, which is a pain. We're going to pick up this high-grade gunpowder and mix it with the large gunpowder that we got in the cafeteria. We're going to shoot this guy in one of his bulbs. Gonna pick up a flash grenade on the counter and input the codes, which is 3123 to unlock the hatch. And then it's 2067. No, 67. 2067 to unlock the facility room for mixing the liquids. We're gonna take the empty capsule here. And I'm apparently gonna pick up the red cross herb right there. I don't know why I did that, but okay. Pick up the large gunpowder right here. It's not long gunpowder, but it's a large gunpowder. Pick up the grenade, and we're going to put the empty capsule in here and mix ourselves a new solution. So fill up the medium, then fill up the small, and then fill the large. Fill the small into the large, and you'll have done the puzzle. This guy who gets up right here, shoot him once in the chest, and then go down the hatch. We're gonna run into this room and shotgun literally everyone in here. But before we do that, we're gonna go pick up the shotgun shells on the bench, and then we're gonna shotgun you in the face, and you get a shotgun in the face, and you get a shotgun in the face, and everybody gets a shotgun to the face. Then we're gonna pick up the first aid herb and mix it with the red cross herb. This liquor is gonna jump down. What you want to do is run straight forward, head on to the liquor until he busts through the floor, and as soon as he does that, you run right. Because his AI will be like, okay, he's coming right at me, I need to jump forward, but you'll be hugging the wall, and he won't be able to hit you. If you don't do this quick enough, he'll grab you with, like, a slash instead of jumping. Shotguns 2 zombies in the face right here. Grab the... What is it called? What is it called? No, stop moving so fast, me. Grab the squiggly thingy. I probably should have killed that lady, but whatever. I bet you I'll get grabbed by her later because I didn't kill her right here. Which my idea was just like, I'll shotgun her in the face when I have to come back up here. I bet you I'll miss. Stop your run, and we're gonna do just like we did in the STARS office, and we're gonna walk through the hallway with the liquors. You never run in a hallway with liquors, especially when there's 2 of them. This is also why we shotgunned all the zombies down here, so the zombies didn't wake them up. This signal modulator. We do that quick little puzzle. I stick it in the thing. It's the Murph signal. Now I see that they're kind of crossing over the table, so I decided to go right. And you can see I almost touched the claw of that liquor. Liquors are blind, but they can feel you. So if you actually touch a liquor, they're going to go crazy. And sometimes, you don't actually even need to touch them. You'll just get in their hitbox range, which is sometimes larger than their actual model. And they'll be all like, oh, you touched me, but not really, but you touched me. And they'll attack you. We're going to run in this room, slap the fuel in the thing, let it get frozen after a very slow cutscene that I'll even skip in the hardcore versions of this game because I hate watching that cutscene. It's just is me slowly filling the frickin' bottle. Run out of here. We can run. The liquors don't hear you for some reason when you're running from that door to this door. I don't know why, but they don't hear you. We're gonna run up. There's gonna be an ivy right here that we'll have to pop. when shooting at Ivies, use your shotgun and... Oh, I missed horribly. Oh, no. What did I do? And then I almost get grabbed at this Ivy right here. Yikes. And then I have to use the herb. Oh, my God. The amount of times I used an herb. I could do this run so much better. Wow, I didn't realize how much I screwed up here. I'm going to run back through this room and down this hallway with these two Ivies. This one will just wake up. That one, I didn't want to take a chance. I think I could have just ran past them. Ivies are one-hit kills, so if you don't use a defensive item on an Ivy, they one-hit kill you. So I never take a chance when it comes down to an Ivy. So I dispense the final solution. It kills everything in this room. We can go grab the level 3 Fitbit watch. This one comes with heart rate monitoring abilities. Right now my heart rate is at a crisp through the roof. Mr. X is going to break through the window, and now I'm probably near heart attack levels on my Fitbit. But it's fine. We'll be fine. Just run across the bridge, open the door, open this door. Watch out for the Ivies, which I shoot this Ivy and kill him with my pistol, which shocked me. I've never done that before, but I just try to get him stunned with my pistol because I didn't know where the other one is, and I didn't see any bulbs, so I was worried that he wasn't going to get stunned if I didn't shoot him in the bulbs. This is incriminating me the more I speak. But I shot him twice in the back, and he died, and I was okay with that. So then I shot the other one, and we got out of there. So that's good. If that happens to you, just try to either carry a knife with you and let yourself get grabbed, or just chuck one of your expendable grenades if you have 3 of them like I do. Which you should, if you've been following me perfectly. The only thing you shouldn't have differently is either more or less healing items. And you probably have more. Right over here, we're going to do the signal modulator thingy and do the puzzle and then smack it into the wall. And this is the last time you need to use it, so you can actually put it in the item box right next to you. Which I do, thank goodness. Wow, I was smart for once. Let's all give a clap to Past IG. He actually knew what he was doing for one part of this run. Grab that high-grade gunpowder. And now we're going to run across this very clear boss battle arena. Gonna pick up this. Mix it with that. Pick up a little of this. Put a little of that. Pick up that high-grade gunpowder. And why did I put it in the chest? I don't know why I put that in the chest. I think it was because I played a Leon B playthrough before recording this. And in Leon B, you do have to put that in the chest. So run across, la-da-dee, la-da-dum. And then the cutscene will play, and get ready. Make sure you have a grenade equipped, because this is going to be a doozy of a fight. To start off this fight, shoot off his knee eyeball. As soon as he gets hit, shotgun grenade. He'll get stunned like that. Run past him. We got lucky with him slamming his fist down, and then shoot his next eyeball, and blast your flamethrower at him until your flamethrower goes all the way down to 0. If you screw this up, just kind of keep dodging his attack until you can pop out eyeball. Once he gets down into like this knee down position when his eyeballs are exposed, keep burning him until your flamethrower is at 0. Once your flamethrower is at 0, you run away from him and come to this middle column where there's more flamethrower juice. I dodged his attack right there. I hit him in the knee. I hit him in the back. And now I try to hit him in the what is that? Shoulder eyeball? I get hit and punished for being a little greedy. And then after hitting him more times than I think I could count right there, his eyeball's still not popped. But I get it. That time, he falls down again, and I just burn him. Burn him to 0, because if you burn him to 0 here, he's dead. Game over. I think. Did I hit him with the second grenade? No, he's probably gonna get up, and then you need to hit him with a second grenade. Yeah, he's gonna get up. I'm not gonna kill him. Keep burning, keep burning, keep burning. He roars. I'm at 0. I think you can just actually hit him with a shotgun shell. I'm not sure. I'm gonna run over here and grab the first aid spray because I was at caution and didn't have any extra heals because I was dumb. I chuck a grenade while he's doing that thing over there. I missed the grenade, that's why he's not dead. So I chuck another one. I think I also missed that one too. And I realized that I'm in real deep trouble as I realize how bad I screwed up. And then I shoot him once in the chest and he dies with a pistol shot. Oh no. That means he was probably at 0 HP and just was going through like a sequence part of the fight. Meaning you only needed to deal like 1 damage to him. I'm running around here trying to find the other grenade. Since I had wasted 2 of my grenades, I need to pick up 1 in here. But if you still have like 2 or 3 of your grenades remaining after this fight, just leave. You don't need to be wandering around here as long as I did. Why do I grab these pistol bullets? What the hell? Maybe for the Mr. X fight. I guess. That would be the only reason I have to pick up these bullets. Get the hell out of here, IG! You're wasting precious time! Now we gotta make our way to the central elevator so we can escape this place. Oh no, Ada fell down! Woohoo! Now we're in the elevator. No, well, not in the elevator, but now we're in the elevator. And now we just get to sit here and wait as the elevator goes down. Grab your first aid spray, that's right there. Cutscene will play, leading us into my favorite soundtrack in this entire, my favorite piece of music in this entire game. Bum, 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 bum. I love this music so much. So we're gonna run through the door. We're gonna take our way down this service elevator. Artemis, don't hit the microphone. Get out of here. I think I try to be cheeky here and just run past this guy. Don't do that. Just shoot him. Just shoot him. I have to stick a grenade in his mouth because I wasn't smart. I tried to shoot a ball off of this guy using my pistol. Probably should have just used the shotgun. I don't know why I'm being a dummy here. I think I was trying out new strats. I recommend that you pick up that herb right there. Artemis, don't press against the microphone. Mr. X will come right here. I've been trying out a move where I get him to punch me and then I run past his punch. But for some reason that keeps happening, which, for what I understand, doesn't deal any damage to you. So after he does that, I just kind of kite him around this way. I really want to get a speedrun move where he punches and then I run past him. But for you guys watching at home and trying to just get the S+ rank, just run around him. Just like kite him around. It'll be super easy. Cutscene will play. Skip it. Oh, I now understand why I didn't pick up that herb. Since I have no more flamethrower fuel, I just put the flamethrower in the blah 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 item box. So now for the Mr. X fight. What we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot him 3 times in the chest right here until he gets stunned. And then we're gonna just kind of snuggle ourselves up against his arm. And we're basically gonna bully Mr. X. And then we're gonna try to stun him. anytime he gets, like, out of hand, like, if he gets too far away from us and we can't put ourselves up against his arm, you stun him so you can get up against his arm. He can't hit you when you're, like, in the way of his arm. Oh, I almost got hit right there. See, when I can't get myself up against his arm, I basically just put myself beside it. I kind of had a little mess up here, so I decided to chuck the grenade to add in a little extra damage and get him stunned again, and to get rid of all the trouble. And I still screwed up, because I got a little too close to his arm too quickly. I decided to go for another stun. I should have backed up a little bit, and I would have gotten that stun perfectly, though. You'll see me, I try to go for another stun. And then I decide to do a flash grenade because he's going to do a charge. I run back up to snuggle myself against his arm. Don't ever, ever put yourself in his back. If you are behind him, he has a move to screw you for that. So what we're going to do is, because I'm on danger, we're going to kind of run around and get him to jump at me. Once he jumps, he's going to be stuck in the ground. I'm gonna miss a rocket? What am I doing? I must have been really worried because I was at danger. But I missed a rocket. I hit him with the second rocket. This door will open. You shoot the zombies in the doorway. And that's it. You've just gotten yourself an S+ rank. Hopefully you did it cleaner than I did, because I really screwed myself up during this run. I'm probably going to try it again to make it better. But yes, there you go. That's how you get S+ rank in Resident Evil 2. If you guys found this video helpful, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications when I post more videos for a Resident Evil month here on the channel. See you guys later.